Alright, man, welcome back to another reaction. Today we got the story of TikTok's dirtiest predator. Yeah, this video is gonna be really fucking weird, so let's not waste any more time and just get right into this one, man.
Bone-chilling Snapchats, horrible videos, and a real-life sting operation where he'd try to meet a minor. This is the incredibly creepy story of Buddy Haynes, aka TikTok's dirtiest predator.
I have no prior knowledge about this guy.
Account going by the name of the Buddy was first registered back in 2018, on which Buddy would describe himself as a 26-year-old jiu-jitsu athlete and gamer. His early videos were a laughable display of what you might call his dancing skills, and while this kind of content was fairly innocent at the start, he then began to post these bizarre provocative videos in which he'd try to come off as a sexy TikTok bad boy.
Girls really look for in a guy. You don't have to be funny. Hell, you don't even have to be really that good looking. What they really want is they want a Batman in the streets and a Joker in the sheets.
The videos were unbelievably stupid, yet in a bizarre
This is weird. This is weird.
turn of events, they were judged as being so terrible that they'd gained the attention of a few notable YouTubers.
He's got a Zelda handbook. He's a little good boy. But then he does that 360, pulls out some handcuffs, leather coat. Boy, you best watch out for him. He gonna be snatching up your girl all day.
This helped the Buddy to receive an influx of over 25,000
Homie, if my girl wants him, he can have her, dog. He can fucking have her.
followers, during which the YouTuber Slazzo would also give his opinion.
Do not let this man knee you with handcuffs. Never do that. That's not a good idea.
And while nobody knew it at the time, Slazzo was wise in suggesting to avoid this man with handcuffs, as the Buddy's content only became weirder and weirder from here on out. Instead of posting innocent dancing videos or even cringy bad boy videos, he rather began to post various creepy TikTok duets, often involving girls who looked underage. There were multiple videos that followed this same kind of premise. Some were innocent while others were a little more dicey, leading the Buddy to receive his first bit of hate, which he'd address in a dedicated upload.
To my haters, all you're doing is fueling the
One more time.
Buddy to receive his first bit of hate, which he'd address in a dedicated upload.
To my haters, all
Shut the fuck up.
He'd address in a dedicated upload.
to my haters, all you're doing is fueling the fire.
To my haters.
When you comment, like my stuff, follow me,
You're
and
fueling
react to
the
my
fire,
videos
yeah.
trying to down me, you're just making it worse for you. So, do yourself a favor, block me, because I will continue to do duets with my fans that love me, and I will continue to do videos from my house where I live with my parents who love and support me, and I support them because they need me.
However, this did nothing to
Okay.
stop those who disliked him, as he then posted another video explaining that people had been looking for his personal information.
So as you can tell, I'm still here, but I now have another issue. I have not people that found me on Facebook. You harassed me on Facebook, and I will take you to the police. Because this is getting way too far, people. This is too far.
And it's really no wonder why he was making an effort to hide it, as anonymity might have been the only thing saving him from what was about to happen. On the 2nd of October 2018, a TikToker by the name of BitHoji would upload a video explaining that the Buddy had been acting a little unethical behind the scenes.
Buddy Boudet talks to girls from the ages of like 12 to 15. He messages them on Instagram with very lewd videos and lewd messages and pictures, etc. A group of people, including myself, called him out on it, and now law enforcement is taking over.
As mentioned, the Buddy had been messaging various underage girls via
Obviously, it's really good that this guy is getting got, but, bro, that was the weirdest video I've ever watched. Law enforcement's taking over, yeah, like, bro, shut up, stop, just stop, please. Oh my god, that's the worst.
And pictures, etc. A group of people, including myself, called him out on it, and now law enforcement is taking over.
As mentioned,
Fuck
the Buddy
yeah.
had been messaging various underage
Jesus
girls
Christ.
via Instagram, and there was a bunch of
That just goes to show how terrible TikTok is, though. TikTok is just fucking scum of social media, man. It really is. TikTok's really almost as bad as Reddit, and that is hard to do. That is really hard to do.
evidence to go with it.
Oh, how old are you? 14. I mean, may I be honest? Yeah, of course. If it was me, I'd try to make the relationship with you last for years. LOL, I feel like I look stupid. You're okay, don't worry about it. I kinda sorta have a crush on you, and shouldn't. And that's
Yeah, that's mad weird, son.
basically where he just dug his grave 100%.
Yeah.
In a different chat, the buddy sent an inappropriate
This. 15 now, but he sent me that. Yeah, he's out here sending.
photo to a girl who he knew was
Wiener
underage,
pics?
while in another he threw himself a pity
Ew.
party stating, "Just feel ugly and unwanted. No girl finds me cute or anything. Am I that ugly? I feel like it." However, the best chat logs were gathered by Jay Aubrey, as he was able to message some
Chat logs, lol.
of the girls back in 2018 when all of this first went down.
Okay.
Why don't you just send me something? Well, it's like blowing a kiss or something. If you don't want to, that's fine. And of course, it doesn't change once he got her phone number. You're a hottie and I'm an ugly. Oh, so I see some sugar daddy action at play here. Sent you something on Snap. Oops, may I be honest? Yeah, sure, haha. I sent those videos because I'm sorta turned on and wanted to tease you.
The videos in question were abundant and took the story to a whole new level of creepy.
You're the cute one here, not me, so. Not fair. Like, I can't even make you blush, so it seems like.
These are hard to watch, man. These are really hard to watch. Oh my god.
Make me crush on you even more.
However, apparently this whole thing was nothing more than a big misunderstanding, as the buddy would take to his
sure it
TikTok to
was.
state that he'd been hacked, and it was rather Bithoji, the girl who originally exposed him, who'd been trying to frame him by sending these messages. She'd respond to these claims in the days that followed.
I'm flattered that he thinks I'm smart enough to hack into someone's iCloud, and I'm honored that he thinks I'm smart enough to know how to hack into someone's Instagram and send fake DMs. I would not make something up to this extent just to make someone look bad.
And it's safe to say that nobody else was buying the buddy's excuses, as he'd go ahead and turn off his TikTok
I mean, obviously it's...
comments
come on,
before
right?
vacating
That
the
was
account
obvious.
altogether. TikTokers such as Bithoji began to celebrate, stating that the Budde case has come to a beautiful close, with the common sentiment being that he'd been arrested.
From everything I've seen, it's
got arrested?
most likely that he's been arrested, and
I doubt that he got arrested, man. I highly doubt that he got arrested.
thank God.
Yet, unbeknownst to everybody at the time, this was only the tip of the iceberg, as Budde would return shortly thereafter
Okay, what is this? This is
by
cursed.
posting the following video.
Oh, 5 minutes left in the video. We're only halfway through.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The day is back. I just decided to take a little mini vacation from TikTok just to kind of cool myself off from all the fire that's been going around. So I'm back. There is no stopping me. There is no stopping the storm, the fire that is the bidet. The more followers I get, the more I love to be on here. Even if it's just to piss you off.
The Budde was back and creepier than ever, although it's not like people had forgotten about his past, as Jay Aubrey's original expose had gone viral, amassing over 2.7 million views, with this newly found infamy leading the Budde to defend himself further in a leaked Snapchat message.
Those girls that I did duets with, yes, I did duets. They asked for those duets, first off. It was not meant to be sexual or anything. They weren't supposed to come off that way. The FBI has already investigated me. They came to my house back in 2018 when all that happened. They were just asking me what, like, stuff about TikTok and what it was, and that's it.
As mentioned, law enforcement had zero interest in what Buddy had done,
what is-
possibly giving him the confidence to continue, as only 4 months later a new video was uploaded by Inform Overload, confirming that the Buddy was back to his old ways in a brand new series of Snapchats.
Cute. I was gonna say, you don't have to cover up for me, haha. You're cute. I'd love to get to know you more. Wish I was there. I'd want you. You're beautiful.
These are really hard to see.
I kinda like you. You'd be a good girl. 16, right? This is the Snapchat that she was talking about that proves Buddy Haynes knows about her age.
Buddy had stated in an Instagram Q&A that he typically went for girls between the ages of 18 and 36, so to be caught Snapchatting a girl he knew was 16 wasn't the best look. After being asked were the allegations true, he'd simply state nope, and after a follow-up question of how do you feel about all the allegations toward you, he'd simply write it's all bull, which didn't exactly disprove anything, especially since there was more evidence just around the corner.
Here we go.
Less than 2 weeks after stating that the
More
allegations
weirdo
were
evidence.
untrue, a YouTube account by the name of Jadica uploaded a video talking about a new experience with the buddy, which is best described in her own words.
I found his Snapchat and I started posing as a 16-year-old to try and catch him in the act. And here is where I was like, well, you know, I'm not really all that experienced in flirting. And he
Fucking
said
got him.
I can practice on him. That's when he said really about me saying, oh, I'm not that experienced in flirting, you know. And then here I told him that I was bored and he said he could make it better. And then I asked him what he meant by that. And he said, oh, well, I'd probably make out with you, haha. And I don't remember why, but at some point he said this, and I was like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? And he said, don't need you falling for me.
Only 3 months after this exchange, the buddy was catfished once again, this time by a YouTuber named Activist Plug, who had
So
spent
everyone's catching him, dude.
3 months convincing the buddy that he was a 17-year-old girl.
This
However,
motherfucker was
Buddy
in
had a
deep for 3 months? No shot, homie.
18-year-old girl. However, Buddy had apparently learned somewhat of a lesson from his past experiences, as he kept the conversation platonic the whole time, yet he'd still agree to meet up with the non-existent 17-year-old, where Activist Plug was there to confront him.
How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
What you up to?
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out?
Yep.
Not meeting a friend?
No.
So you don't know anyone by the name of Cat?
No. I don't know anybody named Cat.
You weren't meeting anyone here by 6?
No.
You sure?
Damn, he
Buddy
got
had been
him,
busted
dude.
once again, this
Got
time in
his
the
ass.
most embarrassing setting to date, after which it seemed as though the Buddy shenanigans might have finally been coming to an end. He'd retire his presence on TikTok and instead become a streamer on Twitch, however, with his most impressive Twitch clip being him getting 5 kills on Fortnite.
He's not on this fucking website. No shot. That's no.
It's not difficult to see how his account, going by the name of Papa Freak, was
Papa
unable
Freak,
to gain more
huh?
than 300 followers. But he would also try to launch a SoundCloud music career under the name Freak Alpha. However, to put it lightly, the music wasn't very good.
Yeah,
Who would
no
have
shit.
thought that falling in reverse would be the claim to fame, and after all these months, still king of the game, everyone knows my name.
It seemed as though the buddy had run out of ways to progress on the internet, so he'd delete his Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook before going silent. Rumors began to circulate that he'd been arrested for driving slowly in a school zone, although he wasn't even on the internet to give his side of the story. That would be until January 2021, approximately 18 months after
gets
anybody
arrested,
had
right?
heard from him, when the buddy would create a new YouTube channel called Papa Freak, before uploading a video titled Campfire Chat Clearing the Air, in which Buddy would finally give his full side of the story. He began by talking about why he joined TikTok in the first place.
Back in 2018, I started TikTok and started enjoying it. I wanted to find an outlet to entertain people. You know, me being the butt of the joke, you know, making cringy videos and me just not really caring what people think.
Before giving a possible motive for his own poor decisions.
I've dealt with a lot of depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, alcohol abuse. There's a lot of those videos that I was not necessarily in my correct state of mind.
Buddy would then explain that he was making an effort.
That. Oh my God! Look at the like-dislike ratio. Jesus. That's such a cop-out fucking answer. It's like, oh, dude, I was on drugs, so, I mean, that's not really me. Like, that's such a terrible. That can't be an excuse, in my opinion. You can't say, "Oh, I was drinking, so that I was not in the right mind state." No one gives a fuck about that. I personally don't give a fuck about that. I think that's a terrible excuse.
Effort to fix his life.
I'm staying away from TikTok. As much as you people ask me to go back, I've stopped drinking completely. I'm back on my medicine. I'm in therapy.
The buddy's last real offense seemed to have been his park meetup in 2019, so perhaps after everything, the buddy has finally learned his lesson.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video. Who knows, man? Alright, well, that was a good one. Pretty interesting. Pretty fucking weird. Pretty fucking weird. Yo, hey, make sure to go subscribe to SunnyV2, yeah? Goddamn, man. What a good video, man. What a good video.